Good morning. I am Caroline and I am a storyteller. I am a daughter of Mother Africa. I am a girl, simply flawed and deeply joyful. I am a wild soul and a faithful friend. The scars of beauty that make my skin are a stamp that I am living this given life. I live at the intersection of being brave and scared at the same time, striving to be true to myself and making tons of mistakes on my way, which simply makes me human. Today, I want to share with you my take on building authentic human connections. Let's start with what a human connection is. For me, it is how the core of our beings relate to each other without the superficial layers that we have molded to shelter ourselves, and the reward of it being a place of pure joy. According to author and speaker Brené Brown, we, however, fear to feel the joy because we are afraid that if we are joyful, this magnificent feeling might be stolen from us and we will rather choose to live disappointed. Living an authentic human connection requires courage. Courage to look into the eyes of racism, classism, tribalism, ethnicity, and any other form of division and tell it, you divide me from my neighbor more than you connect us, and I don't like how it feels. Depriving my lips of its kind smile, my heart of its sparkle of warmth, my life of its precious days. This pushes me to skip moments where I could be present. When it comes to humanity, I believe in authenticity because I have seen how its absence destroys communities, families, love relationships, friendships, and workplaces. And then you might ask me, where do I apply authenticity? I would reply to you, there are a couple of places where I do this, though imperfectly. I am someone who grew up building myself a career, striving to catch the next big opportunity because I thought that was my ticket to being accepted and prove that I am worthy of love. But funny enough, the more I have accomplished, the more I wanted to accomplish because the feeling was not going away. Then I reached a point where I was longing to be seen for who I truly was, the good, the bad, the flaws. I realized that there is so much more to gain by showing up as myself because it is a part that I and others can benefit from. As much as it feels like a risk to bring your full authentic self on the table, as your full authentic self might not fit into the pre-existing societal boxes, it is actually one of the most rewarding experiences of my life so far. This journey has made me to realize that I'm not the only one with this longing. With my best friend Arlette, we opened a sacred place called Women Connection because we had not seen so many spaces where women could go and connect with each other to inspire, uplift, celebrate, encourage, listen to each other, leaving behind personal issues that do us a disservice, negativity, jealousy, envy, and of course, our insecurities. In Women Connection, we live by the words of Dr. Beatrice Berry that when we clean the light, the world around us shines. And this is true whether we are exercising our power, be it soft and feminine or assertive and competitive. And I have to confess, there are days I forget to nurture my light, but on the days I do, my soul twinkles bright like the Milky Way with its billion stars. As women, we can only fully advance in our family lives, in our careers, and other relationships when we free ourselves from everything that may dim our light. Women Connection has become what we could compare to a school of healing arts, where we bring our brokenness, put it on the table as women without the need to blame any external part. We contemplate the wounds silently or loudly, we cuddle ourselves or each other, and as we do so, we create a human connection, an authentic human connection. And since the beginning of this journey, I have seen women nurturing the joy that transcends the satisfaction that we could get from a mere existence or from an achievement checklist. We retreat back and bond with ourselves because within our hearts lies the birthplace, the beginning of that flame that connects us with our roots. Roots that will sprout into acts of kindness, grace, and forgiveness. And since most of us, modern women, dearly value our professional lives, we only become best leaders when we are faithfully connected to our emotions, a source of our excellence and security, not only to us, but also to other girls who follow our light. I so believe in women uplifting each other to the utmost height, and that, my dear, can't be done without authenticity. I am also a creative writer. Writing fiction stories have been for me a tool I use to invite you and me to unveil the truth, to challenge the truth, to normalize the truth, and to reward the truth. This allows our mind to south and say, oh, the truth has been said. And again, one can't be a writer without the vulnerable process of being seen. It is vulnerable because we live in a world full of illusions about what one can be or do. However much lies I can tell myself that there are millions ways to live, there is only one way to thrive at life, and it is true authenticity. And I know it is scary because we live in a society that encourages us to fit in, to say the right words, to look like the girl, the dude next door. But what are the right words? Aren't they the most genuine? What is the best outfit? Isn't it the one that matches the colors of our souls? Every day, when I'm lucky enough to reach a place of authenticity, I know I've lived a beautiful day, and that is enough. And this is my journey, and yours might be different, and that is absolutely fine. But I know that I recognize you through the authentic humanity that you and I share. Today, I could have talked about the steps towards women's career success, but I have chosen to start from where it all begins, within. And this echoes what the Dalai Lama said: the planet does not need more successful people. The planet desperately needs more peacemakers, healers, restorers, storytellers, and lovers of all kinds. How if love was the prescription? Thank you very much.